Welcome to our channel. Stay tuned to our channel for sports and entertainment news all the time. Please subscribe the channel. Hannah Hidalgo matches Caitlin Clark as Notre Dame leave nothing to chance. Hannah Hidalgo continues to etch her name in college basketball history alongside Caitlin Clark as she leads Notre Dame on its quest for another national championship. While the star guard is a prolific defensive player, using her quickness and tenacity to disrupt the opposing offense's play before it can truly take shape, Hidalgo also is an impressive offensive talent. The star arguably is one of the best two-way players in the country, as evidenced by her scoring prowess, pouring in 23.3 points a night for her career so far. Along with being a defensive presence and an offensive threat, Hidalgo also is a willing distributor, averaging 4.7 assists per night through her 2 seasons with the Fighting Irish. As the Notre Dame star continues to put all her talents together into one package, she is breaking records along the way. During Notre Dame's 76-55 win over Michigan, Hidalgo joined an exclusive group with Clark as the only players to have scored 1,500 or more points and more than 300 assists in their first 2 collegiate seasons per ESPN. In 66 games, Hidalgo scored 1,536 points and dished out 308 assists. Meanwhile, Clark posted 1,662 points and 471 assists in 4 fewer games, showing how prolific the former Iowa star was with the ball in her hand. Overall, Hidalgo and Clark are the only 2 players in the last 25 years to have accomplished that feat. To further add to Hidalgo's legend, she was featured in a group of only 4 players to have had more than 50 20-point games in their first 2 seasons of their career since 1999 to 2000. Kelsey Mitchell, Clark's teammate on the Indiana Fever, led the way with 55 such games, followed by Juju Watkins, 54, Hidalgo, 51, and Clark, 50. And while Hidalgo's prowess is on full display, it is clear that Notre Dame will go after as she powers the Fighting Irish. In the first 2 rounds of the NCAA Tournament, Notre Dame's defensive intensity was otherworldly, holding Stephen F. Austin to just 54 points, while scoring 106 in the first round. Then in the second round, Notre Dame held Michigan to 55 points, a season low, coming away with a 21-point win. Those 2 impressive wins come a rough end to the season, where the Irish lost games it typically does not. With those losses in mind, Hidalgo shared what got into each player, especially as the team prepares to make a run against TQ in the Sweet 16. In particular, the star mentioned how the team is playing for each other rather than any personal goals. I think every game, especially now, it's like win or go home. And I've said it a lot of times that it's a lot of the girls last time putting on a Notre Dame jersey, she said after the win over Michigan. There is a lot of fight for them, so that we can make it all the way to the national championship, not just the Final Four, and win and be national champion.